Hey guys, in this video we're doing a very simple product review of the Blow handheld dryer tool that you guys can see of course below in the YouTube description box. Now rarely do I dedicate entire videos to a product review like this, but this is one of those tools that is so geared towards professional detailers that it just has a place for me to talk about here. Now before we get into this product review, make sure you guys go below in the YouTube description box and grab my Essential Detailing Toolbox, the updated version, because it is the top 12 detailing products for pro detailers this year, and you can get every single one of these products for under $500 to start your detailing business, and it comes with a free video series where we teach you guys how to use the products and more importantly how not to use them so you don't damage your customers' vehicles. Now let's go ahead and get into the product review. Now we're going to start off looking at a few of the specs of the machine and taking a few different angles in terms of just making sure we know what it looks like. Number one, we've got a 1.5 horsepower single motor, twin airspeed controls. Some people say that this machine actually blows out hot air. Yes, it does blow out warm air, and a 16-foot cord. Now this particular version of the machine does come with 3 different attachments. You can see the one that I use in this video is kind of that cone nozzle, but it's also got these kind of chisel or like crevice tools that you might attach to the end of a vacuum. And so this is just obviously going to change the shape of the air that is blown out. It's going to be different depending on what you're trying to do, but to be totally honest, I generally just use the cone nozzle. Now I'm going to go ahead and be doing a maintenance wash on this Mini Cooper just for a little bit of context because you guys can see the crazy water beating. This vehicle has been ceramic coated, belongs to one of my maintenance clients for the last 2 years, and I do keep it in a maintenance wash schedule. Not anything crazy, but about once every quarter, and so you're going to see a lot of water beating. It was coated with the P&S Inspiration ceramic coating from Rennie Doyle, so speaks to the ceramic coating itself of just how good it is and the fact that 2 years later, and really not super regular maintenance washes, it's still beating up like crazy. And what I want to do here is simply do a really very straightforward wash and then show you guys what it's like to dry this car with this tool after the vehicle is washed. Now, why might a tool come in handy in this type of situation like this? Well, because obviously with a maintenance ceramic coating, I want to touch the paint as little as possible, and I, of course, mean that from the perspective of extending the lifetime of the coating, because if I'm not having to dry it and, let's say, mar the coating, obviously I'm going to get a better visual appeal, and over time, I think it's a pretty clear argument can be made that I will get a more extended lifetime out of the coating. But the other thing is, if I can just use a blow dryer to dry off the car paint and the windows because the ceramic coating makes that water bead off like crazy, I'm saving a ton of energy, and my detail just got really, really easy. So I'm going to go ahead and let you guys kind of see zoomed in what it looks like. Check out how easy it is, and kind of just take this in for a second as I'm using this Blow handheld dryer. The water is just running off the paint. Now, I want to make sure I emphasize this. Yes, that's happening because this car is ceramic coated, but in 20 seconds, I just blew off, maybe 15 seconds, blew off the entire hood, and boom, I'm done. I go to the next part of the vehicle. Now, where else might this come in handy? Obviously, those areas of the car, let's say those rubber seals, the front grille, the black plastic trim creases on the side of the car like this, those are the areas where even when you dry a car with a towel, you never get those areas completely dry, and after you've dried off the entire vehicle, you see that there's still some dripping from either some soapy water or some clean water in those areas. And this is one of those ways where, let's say I want to do some paint correction or a ceramic coating after I'm finished washing a car, but of course I want to make sure the entire vehicle is dry before I do that because for obvious reasons, water actually is going to hurt my coating or hurt my paint correction. It's going to get in the way. I'm going to use this to blow out those areas, and I don't have to use an air compressor that's really loud. This hooks up just to an outlet. It's electric. I get a consistent flow. I don't have to recompress air. So easy to use. Once again, you guys can see just from another angle here how this air is just blowing off the water. There's a ceramic coating on the black trim as well. Makes it very, very simple and straightforward to get all of the areas done without having to use a towel. And if I do have to finish with a towel, it's so minimal that once again, my life becomes so easy here. It just makes a lot of sense. Places like the wheels, the lug nuts in the wheels, those are the areas where you just can never get fully dry. But with a product like this, it becomes so simple and so straightforward. Just want to show you guys again these areas that lend themselves to a tool like this. And while yes, it was listed at $99, it might be around $109, circulates between that price point. But here is this awesome tool. All right, guys, that's it. You can see the link to the Blow tool below in the YouTube description box. Once again, it sits right now at $99, and it's just a really good purchase for $100. No, I'm not sponsored by them. I don't get paid to say this. I just want to talk to you professionals and say this is one of those professional detailing tools that does make a difference, and it's not a waste of money. Now, make sure, like I said in the beginning, go below in the YouTube description box, grab my free guide to starting your detailing business for under $500, the top 12 tools and products that you need, all for under $500. And again, it comes with that free video series where we teach you guys how to use them and how not to use them so that you can avoid some of the mistakes that I made over the last decade of detailing, where I ruined certain interiors and exteriors because I didn't know what I was doing and I had to learn through trial and error. You do not have to learn through trial and error. You can learn through my error. And the link is in the YouTube description box below. Guys, make sure to hit the like button if you like simple product reviews like this. And if you want to see more content, hit the subscribe button because I'm coming out with content every single week, detailing business content just like this. As always, from Luke here at Wilson Auto Detailing, keep working hard, and I'll see you guys in the next video.